So, on the 10th of June, I had a geocaching trip. I woke up
It's morning.
and realized that it was raining.
Oh, it's raining.
But it turns out I didn't need to fret about the fact that it was raining, because it more or less stopped as soon as I got out of the house. What the hey, I recorded a vlog for Saturday.
Good morning. It is actually a nice sunny winter day.
Then it was off to Central Station to meet up with my friend Foreign Nebula for a spot of geocaching. But our plan was derailed in the best possible way by...
Oh my god, the trains.
Note to viewers, if you want to see that video containing general geekouts about trains, buses, and possibly the one station I've most wanted to visit ever, please see the video link in the card or the description below. Thanks. Anyway, once we had finished completely getting distracted by all the pretty old things, we went on to our geocaching trip. Urban geocaching, at least in my experience, is a lot of fun, but only when done with friends. I have a tendency to be freaked out or unwilling to do physical caches in the city, but with friends, you all share the neuroses and nerves. Thus, it becomes easier and the experience is richer at the same time. So anyway, our little excursion took us from the old Sydney goods line,
It's the damn cafe.
to the Frank Gehry Design Building in the University of Technology, Sydney, either a brilliant piece of architecture or a paper bag depending on who you ask, to a cozy little section in the middle of Chinatown, to a remnant of old Sydney in the Spanish Quarter. Lovely little sections that people tend not to notice, which is a shame. We then traveled down towards Central Station in order to join the worldwide flash mob geocaching event, which turned into a who could fly a paper plane the farthest contest. Okay, to be fair, Foreign Nebula's one didn't fly that far either, but it's okay, my paper plane baby, you did your best. After the event, we traveled up into Surrey Hills looking for a cat cafe and found it, but we didn't have a reservation for the afternoon, so the cats had to wait for another day. A quick wander in the train ride later, and we found ourselves in Wynyard Station, ready to attempt a whole series of geocaches at Barangaroo. This is an area of exciting redevelopment for Sydney, new office buildings, and apparently the go-to place for hip and happening Sydney. Unfortunately, I am neither hip nor happening, just out for geocaches, so onwards we went and got a few more, finally ending up at the Rocks, one of the more historically touristy areas of Sydney. The rain had arrived, but the Rocks markets, which occur on the weekends, were still surprisingly on, despite the sun having set and it heading well into the evening now. Seeing as we were hungry, we found ourselves at the food truck base camp, so while Nebula went and got herself something, I secured what felt like the most hipster chili dog on earth. We traveled further down to Circular Quay Station, where we ate, and grabbed crepes for dessert. And yes, this place comes heavily recommended. Finally, it was off to the train and time to part ways. It was a massive adventure with great company, and a total walk distance of 18 kilometers wasn't bad, having spent nearly all of it in the city. Having found 6 caches on this day, plus several caches found the day prior, and 3 events attended in the lead up to the weekend, raises my total to 175. That places me within 25 caches of the goal. Not long now. Okay, so end card. There is a video that we did about the diversion, this Transport Expo thing, trains on your left. There is a video I also did about Vivid in general, which is on your right, and if you want to subscribe, go ahead and subscribe. But otherwise, thanks very much for watching. Later.